often or once every couple of months, just to kind of have that familiarity to it. But I'm very thankful that they do pretty well with it, though. Yep. Yeah, base. Coffee, unfortunately, had a run-in again with Fester having poop on him when he ran out of the litter box. And... Ah! What? Familiarity is familiarity, right? What's the man? Oh, Dracorvus, thank you so much for that gifted sub. Thank you. If you received said gifted sub, please say a special thank you and enjoy those emotes that come along with it. I'm trying to speak, but the words just, they don't want to come out how they should. So, here we are. Let me try and bring this a little bit closer. Familiar layer. So it isn't Larry? Larity isn't in there? Familiarity. Whatever. At this point, it is what it is. Familiarity. Forgot how you can tilt this one. Oh, like that. How do you... Then I think it's like this. Now I can't see. Do you like helping people pronounce things, but I also appreciate a good give up at the halfway point of a word with style. Familiarity bag. Familiarity. I don't know how to say. See? It's not just me. Familiarity. Whoever says familiarity anymore. Who even says that word? You know what? It doesn't need to be there. We'll just continue to say familiar. Familiar? What is... Oh my God. I'm just not gonna talk. That'll work. That'll teach them. Oh my... I'm unfamiliar. I think it's just not a word. That's what I'm gonna go with. It's like just not an actual word. Oh, really? You down to have a listen?
I'm sorry. Vagabond went out and bought a fucking yacht with my KPP money. Didn't realize the payments that I was going to be having on it. They fucked me on my KPP, and I get rid of my yacht.
Dr. Magic, what's up?
I'm trying to live within my means. Wife was not happy. Let me just say that. Wife was not happy. Can Spidey get a kick deal? Spider-Man saving the day. Like,
and I don't want to hear no
the content you're producing, man. It not only with that revenue stream, the KPP revenue stream come to you, a lot of other stuff will come to you, I suspect.
Right? That's true.
I suspect. Vagabond was so much more timid IRL than his online persona. Amrinder, I don't think so, man. Like, I think people are just different IRL. Like, I judge people how they treat me IRL. He's very respectable, very reasonable. There's a lot of other people that I could probably mention who talk a big persona, you know, on socials, and then when you get to know them, like they're reasonable people, like everybody else. It's just that Twitter can fuck you, man. You sit alone as a keyboard warrior. You sit in your own little bubble.
We are painting Art the Clown.
Man. You can work yourself up. You need to have a stake deal in order to get good KPP. Just say how it works. Obviously, it's not good business. Promote the competition. Why lie? So, Henry, your assertion is you need to have a stake deal in order to get good KPP. Just a heads up. All right, wait. All right, wait a second. Here.
That'd be wild.
Bring this up. All right. How's the audio here?
Thank you, Boxing.
So bad. Listen to this, bro. Literally,
Cisco, hello.
Unless I'm gambling on stake, they are not upping my KCIP. So motherfuckers don't even care about kick no more. I'm just being real. That is crazy. I'm sorry.
Can you guys hear that?
They literally straight up said, unless you're on stake, we're low. Dude, I'm not joking. Collab made like $30, bro. It's cooked. On God, it's cooked. If you're not on stake.com,
yeah, I mean, with KPP, I guess it's just one of those things like
guess how much
that even from the very beginning of like receiving KPP,
I think we streamed for 5 hours. Tell me your guess. With 8,000 viewers,
I haven't seen like
$5,000.
He did. He cut off all his hair.
4K.
I didn't see like any sort of difference from when I started receiving KPP to now. Like
8,000 viewers, front page on Kick. I got $30.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That is so bad, bro. That's so bad. That's so bad.
Chat, I actually spoke directly with Eddie, and he told me that it was
fascinating. Thank you so much for sharing the live. Thank you also for liking the live.
Why didn't snitch? I was like, bro. If you guys always KPP, that's fucking dog shit.
You don't think this guy has a dental plan? We're listening in on. If you guys are ever wondering where else I do live stream, I am over on Kick streaming. That's where my full-time streams are. So if you ever want to come on by, we're listening into Santa Maria over there, who was talking about KPP, which if you don't already know, has a Kick partner. You can receive, well, when you're a part of their, you get, there's verified and then partner with it. And then when you get paid hourly, that's the KPP.
They don't get standard Kick money. They disable it when you're gambling. They don't want the gambling on it. Guys, I don't think you understand.
Yeah, this
right, Henri,
I'm pretty sure he's listening to Aiden right now.
You followed up. Told you. All right, you followed up with a told you. Good. The original question with Henri was, hey, listen, you only make KPP money bumped up if you have a stake deal. First of all, I got nothing to do with stake. But what I can tell you is that anyone who gambles on Kick doesn't make KPP money. Oh, now you're pivoting, Henri. Henri's pivoting now. No, Henri, your original comment was, hey, I guess you got to have a stake deal in order to get good KPP. And you don't even get KPP when you gamba, Henri.
That's what drove
Henri, it doesn't matter if you have a stake deal. It doesn't matter if you have a rain bet deal. It doesn't matter. Like, Henri, come on, bro. Henri, stop with the trolling. Like, listen, guys, if you're going to come in here and troll me, come prepared. Come prepared. I don't need these bullshit half-ass trollers who have no freaking idea what is up.
You guys. Welcome.
Have some respect.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you so much.
Troll better. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean.
Come prepared. All right. What are we talking about? Today, real quick, we're going to talk about KPP. A lot of people. Happy Wednesday, Megan Budway. Good to see you. Good to see you. A lot of people have been talking. I've been getting a lot of DMs. I've been seeing a lot of stuff out there about what's up with KPP. What's up with the KPP pay? A lot of people have not been experiencing any kind of fluctuation. All right. Some people, however, have. And we talked about it on this Kick Talk with Ice Poseidon. I thought it was worth going over the details here.
Unless what did something else happen just now?
KPP, all right? quite simply, we're getting better
a couple
at
years,
detecting
Dracorvis.
not only botting behavior, but tabbing behavior,
Self-taught.
follow behavior. That's why you see a lot of people just absolutely losing
Can
their
you do
mind.
a ghost of your time?
And this can
So,
cross into
if you
a lot
want
of different
anything
gray areas,
specific, I
right?
do commission paintings.
You might have a community that tabs you up and you don't even know it.
Hate starting
right?
over. Completely
If you
understandable.
do have that type of community,
But truthfully,
there's nothing wrong with talking with folks and saying, hey, listen, if you're tabbing me up, please don't do it.
doing it for the right reasons.
Please don't do it. I think
will
we're
outweigh
seeing this
that.
happen also across the aisle with Twitch, right? And like I haven't even gotten into YouTube or
The
TikTok.
thing about KPP
YouTube and
too
TikTok just keep their mouth shut.
is like
they're not transparent about what happens.
it's
on their
wild to
platforms
me
at
that
all.
like some people
They just
complain
throw
about
bots and algorithms
not getting a lot
That's
for
all they do,
KPP,
right?
when in reality you
That's
could
all they do. They
absolutely
throw
just
bots
get
and algorithm
nothing.
at you. And when you
And
question
I think that's
kind of
how I see it too.
There's nothing that like that. You know, TikTok and YouTube are a whole other bag of worms, right?
Welcome in, you guys. Welcome. If you guys are joining in on TikTok or YouTube,
right,
and want to know more of what's being talked about,
why would they? Well, because
with Santa Maria talking, we are over on Kick.
Community, right? Like
that is
the whole
kick.com
point of all of this
/Slashley.
is- and on the Twitch side too is
Thank you for the heart me as well, Bo.
grow in the same way that YouTube did in order to earn trust for advertisers, right? Now, Kick is very lucky because we don't have advertising. So what we can do is we can continue to refine our methods and refine our platform so that when we are ready for ads, we come 100%, right? We come 100%. All right, so with that said, on other platforms, you can kind of see this manifest itself with lurkers, right? So the big push over on Twitch is Twitch not counting lurkers as viewer anymore is exhausting. I get so close to Twitch partners.
Yeah, so Doctor, I'm partnered over on Kick. So KPP is a payment for partners,
especially smaller
and
streamers,
it is
have to start again to
averaged out for like your chat interaction.
Twitch is coming down
how many viewers you have, all that sort of stuff. So it's basically an added way to earn revenue.
Are known or
but it's also like a great way for people that are like wanting to help you monetarily,
when you have a lurker
but don't necessarily have the means to do so. By interacting in chat and hanging out in chat, you're helping build that revenue.
That's going to hurt. You know, we saw this coming out in March of this year.
Oh,
right? Like here's a video on this one streamer
just work towards it, Lone Wolf, which obviously I know you're doing.
But she's not addressing the real point. The real point with the lurkers might be, how much do you have me tabbed up?
Prove a little point. Everyone who's currently watching and listening, put a 1 in the chat. You could go right back into lurk mode. Put a 1 in the chat. I just want to show, like, not everyone who watches is actively chatting.
That's not the point. That's not the point. Everyone who watches does not actively chat. I 100% agree. The problem is that your community or your lurkers might be tabbing you up. I got you tabbed up, buddy. And then what we do is we feign ignorance and say, hey, you know, you got to count lurkers. Yes, count the one lurker, but I'm not going to count your lurker that has you tabbed up with 10 windows.
But I get nervous thinking about people watching me while I'm drawing. I used to be that type of way too.
Does that make sense?
Where I wouldn't even like show what I'm drawing or anything until like I'm close to being finished with it.
Chat. Yeah, they do, but they might have you. They might have you tabbed up in different profiles. I'm just shooting straight with you guys here. All right, guys. So I just want to make it painfully aware that
am I watching what,
Twitch,
Doctor?
These efforts are across Kick. In fact, I think if you guys
Toner,
remember
thank you for the follow as well.
Like, I got pegged. We were on this well ahead of time.
Excuse me, what?
Right? I guess if you guys remember, I got pegged on saying, hey, how did a certain streamer go from 90,000 CCV to 30,000 CCV, right? So Kick has been on this for a very, very long time. Now, coming up to present day, Ice Poseidon asked about
he said it.
What's going on with KPP, and this is what we discussed.
What if we made that a sound alert? Would that be bad? Do you think we get in trouble?
No, anything that you got.
If I put that on my soundboard.
Well, like what? What do you want to hear?
I don't know. Any questions you got? Anything you want to ask?
No, we
Eddie,
need
or
it.
anything you want to bring up, or like what the fuck?
Oh
is
my
up with
gosh.
this, or anything you might have in your back pocket.
Make it a Discord. Oh my god, please.
Okay. Well, I've heard a lot of people talk about the reduced KPP.
Oh, really?
Rates.
I did not know about that.
Viewers wanted me to talk
Doctor.
about it, which I don't know what there is to talk about.
Yeah,
I
if
mean,
somebody can
based
clip
on
that,
what
that'd be
I
great.
saw, the people that had reduced rates were people that didn't have the engagement on their streams. And I think that makes sense. Why would
Wild
people get
comms,
paid
y'all.
if they don't have the engagement?
Context is
or their
absolute
views are
key.
inflated? Like,
Hi,
that doesn't make-
Camaro.
like, why would they want to pay for that? Like, why would you want to pay for that?
Yeah, we haven't actually really discussed this one much.
And also, people that are complaining about it are completely entitled because Kick's the only platform that will pay you hourly no matter what. Even if it's, you know, lowered to $5 an hour, $10 an hour, that's still more than any other platform will pay you.
Yep.
So the entitlement is insane.
We actually haven't lowered KPP. We have not lowered KPP. We have, however, gotten a lot better at detecting bots and especially inactive
There's a lot of
viewers.
different
I think
games.
the one
Sounds
thing that
good.
really got us, and we kind of learned very quickly.
Thank you,
is
Chronic.
we're quite good at detecting like a bot in the sense of like, okay, this is like a very
Honestly.
obvious, not a real person. But people got quite clever. They created these like big tabbing communities and follow for follow and all that kind of stuff. And they're like real humans, right? And KPP kind of paid you to like basically have like 100 of your friends like everyone's kind of tabbing each other, right?
Oh, we need it.
And there was a lot of you
like what the fuck?
Oh
is
my
up with
gosh.
this, or anything you might have in your back pocket.
Make it a Discord. Oh my god, please.
Okay. Well, I've heard a lot of people.
Wait.
Yeah, anything you want to
No,
ask
we
Eddie,
need
or
it.
anything you want to bring up, or like what the fuck?
Oh
is up
my
with
gosh.
this, or
Wait, did it
anything
not
you might
get
have in your
clipped
back
correctly?
pocket.
Make it a Discord. Oh my god, please.
Okay. Well, I've heard a lot.
Woo. No, we need it. It didn't.
like this, like to be fair, the majority of people haven't seen a drop. Yeah, if someone has been complaining about their KPP, I don't want to be unfair when I say this, but yeah, kind of just check out their stream, look at their view count, look at their chat, and go, okay, that makes sense. Like, 99 times out of 100, pull up their stream, take a look at their average viewers.
Yeah.
Just look at their chat replay. And you go, okay, that makes
Wild
sense.
comms. Did it go through for you guys?
You know it's working. You know it's working when you see, and there's a couple people in here right now. When you see them take the social, right, and they're like, "What the hell's going on?" They're just just immediately take the social and start bitching and complaining. And I think another funny thing is just like the known botters that have alt handles.
What's that, Magic?
Like, they're
what do you
melting
mean?
down too, because their services aren't working. Right, or they're having to switch up their content. So that's when you know it's working also. So we can't be like too crazy vocal about it because we don't want to tell people how we're doing things because like people adapt and things like that. But just know a telltale sign is like all of a sudden when you see someone who's like all their content is about bot behavior.
I like when people go in there and try to say shit about Kick as a whole.
Yeah, and I think
And it's
that's
like,
totally
homie,
fine. You
you
shouldn't pay for
are
people
on
who have
Kick.
botted or inflated views. Like anybody who's complaining, entitled, disingenuous. I mean, it's like
if you feel that type of way, why are you
what are you
just
doing?
wasting your time then?
Kick is so generous, and people want to take advantage of that system, and that is, I mean, it's disgusting. I've been doing this for 10 years. These people they would never survive streaming 5 years ago. Like they have no idea how good they have it.
True.
Yeah, it's I think it's interesting. I got to be careful what I say as well because I'm conscious there is a lot of really great streamers who maybe have felt the effect of this because they were just part of these like follow for follow communities or whatever it was, and those sort of things. But yeah, it's
follow for follow. That doesn't work. That never works.
It's a fucking scam. Anyone getting involved, if you join those follow for follow communities, please don't do it. It's so dumb. It's so
Follow
dumb.
for follow is probably one of the
It's like
stupidest, fucking
I don't know,
dumbest
it's just
things you
not the
can
way to
do.
make it. Don't put your time and effort into those. Just
Up
don't
there.
do it.
Here's the blueprint for all small streamers on how to grow.
Post everywhere.
Find a niche community that doesn't have a lot of competition, grow in that niche community, and then when you take that over, then start
Welcome
to
back,
expand
Jay.
to a more broader community, like IRL or just chatting. That is how you grow.
I thought that said welcome back,
Jill.
Jill.
Start from 0 viewers and just chatting, you'll never grow. Start in a niche community. I started with RuneScape. It was niche. It was small. I took it over, and then I started to
That's
expand.
too hard to do. That takes work.
Do you reckon if you started streaming for the first time, like now, you'd be able to make it in today's day and age, or you reckon it's too complicated, too hard?
Well,
it was punctuation. You sure about that?
All right, I'm gonna pause there because there's a lot to cover there, and there's a lot of stuff in chat.
Yeah, I mean,
all right, Jack K's. I have no idea what's going on with the clipping server. I don't even know what you're saying is true. I don't have purview on how much clippers get paid, so you're asking the wrong dude. All right, but backing up. All right, backing up on what the gist of everything is here. All right, so someone commented up here. Goon, thank you for the hat comment. Appreciate it, man. If anyone's going to, if I'm going to take critique from anyone with fashion, it's going to be you. It's going to be you because your mustache is on point, sir.
News, what's up?
So I think someone said, hey, look, so let me get this straight. Tabbing is ruining KPP for everyone. Yeah. Pretty much. Quit tabbing each other. Quit tabbing each other. Quit tabbing each other. Get out of the follow discords. Get out of the tabbing communities.
You sure
Get
about
out of all that. The bot packages, don't buy them. Stay away from them. Guys, we're ramping up to something bigger here, guys.
From them, guys.
So is Twitch. So is TikTok. So is YouTube with their adpocalypse. As live streaming grows and contends with video on demand, you have to have an authentic community in order to have advertising as a revenue stream.
Yep. But you guys
just listen to Andrew and your KPP will be fine. They don't pay for your botted BS. Vagabond, I don't know if that's sarcasm, but we don't. That's why so many people are freaking out. That's why so many large creators to small creators are absolutely losing their shit. And that's why people are losing their shit on Twitch over lurkers. That's why people are losing their shit on Twitch, over tabbing communities. The ecosystem is balancing
Thank you for liking
itself out.
The live
That
here,
is
Bab.
what's
Appreciate
happening.
it.
No, I'm dead serious. My
getting
KPP is the
cold.
best it's ever been. I'm glad to hear that, man. So like I said, like
Honestly, in a
everyone's
salad, though,
different, guys.
that might not be too bad.
Everyone's different, but a surefire way is get out of the tabbing communities. Listen, botters, these guys who have AI written scripts and sell you a dream, don't do it. Just don't do it. Follow communities, don't do it. My KPP is pretty much the same. I'm happy with what I get, what I earn. Yeah. And I think another tough part is this, all right? And I want to address this, is that a lot of our phase partners have experienced all the ups and downs with KCIP and KPP because we had to find a true north. Like there was never a program like this ever before, right? And we've talked about this before.
why would you?
The best pay came from phase 1, 2, and 3, hands down. The best pay came from those phases, but we made it very clear, like as this system grows and learns itself, and as we set a baseline, as more people come on, this KPP is going to fluctuate, similar to like CPM ad rates globally. And guys, like when you are taking the average of 133 people and then you open it up to beta and you're taking the averages of 500 people, like that pay gets spread out, right? But now we have about north of 9,000 partners on KPP. And you're talking about averaging out 9,000 like authentic streams now that level it out with the pay. All right. So that is a much bigger subset of averages that you're taking for us to determine KPP per a CPM model globally. So my point is that a lot of the phase partners, like we had talked with them constantly, like, you know, like be smart with what you got cooking right now, make the most of it, but you're constantly this thing is constantly in flux. It's constantly in flux. And what you're witnessing now is that Twitch has got better at detecting the lurkers. Kick has gotten better at detecting the follow for follow communities.
Hi Vectros, how you doing?
Which was harder to detect.
Elfie, you know, thank you so much for liking the live. Appreciate it, you guys.
Right? Bot behavior is easier to detect. And I still contend the big thing to tackle is pixel embedding. Pixel embedding is the behemoth that happens internally within platforms that they have the most control over. All right. Senator, can you please just look into why clipping rates have fallen? The top clippers will go to clip for Twitch streamers.
Thank you guys.
Look into it. Yeah, happy to look into it, man.
Also, you guys, if you're joining in on TikTok or YouTube, be sure to check out my link tree.
Happy to look into it.
Follow all my platforms that I am on. My main platform is Kick.
Is giving also here about what to do,
which we go live on every weekday, Monday through Friday.
So I just wanted
11
to come
a.m.
out here
Eastern.
And just like say, hey, look, you know, we talked about this on Kick Talk. Eddie addressed it. I'm gonna rack it back really quick.
His name, but I mean, if they're like in Discord, sure, but yeah, isn't really my true self. I would have just don't do a podcast with Ice Poseidon. Like, don't do this. And then he
like to put on a burger or what? Burke, thank you so much for the follow as well.
A lot of people talk about the reduced KPP rates. My viewers wanted me to talk about
eat
it.
This.
I don't know
is
what there is to talk about.
an instrument? Is mayonnaise an instrument?
The people that had reduced rates were people that didn't have the engagement on their streams, and I think that makes sense. Why would?
All right. So what is he talking about? Engagement, right? Engagement. Tabbing is not engagement. Tabbing is not engagement. Follow for follow is not engagement. Botting yourself 20, 50, 80 viewers is not engagement.
People get paid if they don't have the engagement or their views are inflated. Like, that doesn't make, like, why would they want to pay for that? Like, why would
Jack Hayes. Please don't forget the community is counting on you, brother. Dead ass. Her life is in your hands, dude. Her life is in your hands. Her life is in your hands.
I don't even know what they're talking about.
Yeah, we haven't actually really discussed this one much.
John, what's up? Hello.
And also, people that are complaining about it are completely entitled because Kick's the only platform that will pay you hourly no matter what, even if it's, you know, lowered to $5 an hour, $10 an hour. That's still more than any other platform will pay you. So the entitlement is insane.
We actually haven't lowered KPP.
All right, we have not lowered KPP. We have not lowered KPP.
We have not lowered KPP. We have, however, gotten a lot better at detecting.
As I don't have a webcam at the moment, I feel that is necessary for Kick.
That really got us.
Inactive viewers, or what Twitch refers to as lurkers. Guys, it's coming down. BS, you didn't drink with me at DreamHack. I did not. This is why, Sergeant Jackson, we wanted to lay low. After all the bullshit that happened at TwitchCon, we were like, lay low. Everyone laying low. We didn't even sponsor like an after party. We were just like, lay low, right? As long as they're shooting themselves in the foot, like, we got to lay low.
I'm just trying to listen really quick.
All right, so we call them inactive viewers. Twitch calls them lurkers. Guys, read the tea leaves. Read where this is going in the industry. For the love of God. for the love of God, clean up your communities, get out of botted discords, get out of follow for follow communities,
The fact that
get
there's,
out
like,
of tabbing communities, get
discords
out of
is
all
wild.
of that.
But
Get
yeah,
out
if
of
your
all, 'cause
content
it's coming
involves
down.
having a camera on, then
Everyone is now competing for advertising
say
dollars
yes.
as we stabilize our
important.
platform. Twitch,
no.
TikTok, YouTube, everyone sees it. YouTube went through it with their adpocalypse. TikTok's going to go through it too. We're going through it, but we're lucky enough that we're not running ads. Guys, read the writing on the wall. All right? Even if you were scamming platforms with lurkers and bots and you were like, I'm going to get away with this forever.
Welcome in,
It's
y'all.
all tightening
Welcome
up, right? And you can't go bitching and complaining once platforms start to do the things that the community is asking them to do, like tighten up on bot behavior, tighten up on inflated views. And part of all that is tabbing, and part of that is follow for follow. Sorry, it just is.
And we kind of learned very quickly is we're
KPP
quite good at
is
detecting,
hourly
like, a
pay
bot
for
in the sense of,
partners.
like, okay, this is like a very obvious.
Bots are super
not
easy.
A real person,
Bots are
but
super easy
people
to
got
detect.
Quite clever. They created these like big tabbing communities and follow for follow.
Tabbing and follow for follow is a little more
all that kind of
ambiguous.
stuff. And they're like real humans, right? And KPP kind of paid you to like basically have like 100 of your friends like everyone was kind of tabbing each other, right? And there was a lot of viewers, and to be fair, there's also some really clever bots as well. Like you could buy some like anyway,
Doing your
KPP
art.
basically again. Like
Yeah,
to your point,
so
Chat
it's
bot
one
is
of those
more
things
more
that
driven
like
on dialing in on what we define.
I feel like
as,
if you
an
don't have a
active,
camera on,
real contributing,
making sure
viewer,
that your
not
interaction
like
with your chat
some in between, one of
kind of makes
700
up for
tabs
that.
open
What's going to
of,
set you
like,
aside
some
from
sort of
somebody
so,
else that
we've
doesn't
become
have
a little
their
bit more
camera on,
advanced in the way that we're able to detect this.
or maybe
Like,
somebody that
And
does.
that's not being hyperbolic, guys. Like, when he's talking about sophisticated operations where they have a couple machines that have 700 tabs open across the board, he's not lying. He's not lying. I'm sick of getting chat and view botted. Iron Goddess, you need to go to Stream Elements. Do you have Stream Elements? Go to Stream Elements. Use their spam filters. It's the best thing ever. I use it. It's absolutely unbelievable. Are you guys not worried about losing Aiden, though? Even I said last night to Action Man that Kick is losing Aiden.
Welcome back.
Would be very, very bad sign for future of
You
Kick.
eating some
Slick
food?
Wolf. I don't want Aiden to go anywhere. We don't want any streamer who's found a home on Kick to go anywhere. However, the market fluctuates. I could give you dozens and hundreds of creators who left Kick, came back to Kick, multi-stream with Kick, decided Kick was actually the spot for them, decided TikTok's actually spot for them, et cetera, et cetera. We don't want to lose a talent like Aiden at all, but Aiden's got to do what's best for Aiden, right? And that's true with any community. What I do know is that all streaming roads eventually lead back to Kick. Guys, recently there was someone who came back to Kick and now is proclaiming that Kick is the best thing ever. I think that this person went to maybe 6 different platforms claiming that platform was the best thing ever. I think it went from Rumble. I think that they went to Party. I think that they went to, what's that one other one? Live Space, right? I think Live Space, all right? And I think, Kick is a shill for steak. Kick is a piece of shit.
If you are joining in, by all
Kick,
means,
stifles,
we are
Kick,
listening to
the next day,
Santa Maria over on Kick.
the next day,
talking
Mans
about
is on
KPP.
Kick.
If you're not familiar with
All
what KPP
roads
is,
lead to Kick. I'm sorry. We're just doing it the very best in the industry.
it is partner pay
when
for
you go
Kick
around
partners.
and you start kicking tires, when you start
Thank
kicking tires,
you. You know
and
what,
start
Anthony? Thank you
comparing,
so much. Appreciate that.
when you start comparing, when you start looking at it, when you start looking at yourself in the mirror and you're kind of like, hey, how about if I
Absolutely,
just
Coffee.
pipe down, quit being an asshole, and just get in where I fit in? So back to the Aiden comment. He's got to explore his own things too, man. But what I do know is that Kick is going to remain competitive. Kick is going to be the best place for splits. Kick is going to be the best place for creators. Facts. All right, getting back. The main crux of this thing, why is my KPP in the shitter? Get out of tabbing communities. Get out of follow for follow communities. We've just gotten better at detecting these things. So
thank you for the 3K
Twitch.
likes on TikTok, y'all.
So has
Thank
Twitch.
you.
I want to drive this home. So if you're thinking that you can go to Twitch with your tabbing community, they're going to peg you with the lurkers. Right?
Can you please stop saying pegging?
TikTok is going to have to do it. YouTube is already having to do it because of adpocalypse. All right?
Hello.
Because of adpocalypse.
What are you doing?
To be fair, the majority of people haven't seen a drop.
You hang out?
Yeah, if someone has been complaining about their KPP, I don't want to be unfair when I say this, but
Hi.
Hello, pretty lady. Check out their stream, look at their view count, look at their chat, and go, okay, that makes sense. Like, you know, 9
Peeps, what's up? How you doing?
Pull up their stream, take a look at their average viewers. Just look at their chat replay.
Oh my god.
You go, okay.
Can we get a shout out for Peeps, please, and thank you?
You know it's working. You know it's working when you see, and there's a couple people in here right now.
Busy.
When you see them take the social.
Good though.
Right, and they're like, "What the hell's going on?" They're just just immediately take the social and start
thank you,
bitching
Chronic.
and complaining. And I think another funny thing is just like the known botters that have alt handles, like they're melting down too.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is that, you know, a lot of these botters rely on a tabbing community.
How do you like?
Because their script is shit.
Okay.
And now that their tabbing communities aren't working, they're having to pivot their content. They're having to pivot their sales pitch. And that isn't just like, you know, people who bought on Kick, the people who are botting Twitch. Like Twitch is figuring it out like real fast too.
Yeah.
Because their services aren't working, right? Or they're having to switch up their content.
You big sleepo?
So you know that's when you know it's working also. So we can't be like too crazy vocal about it because we don't want to tell people how we're doing things because like people adapt and things like that. But just know a telltale sign is like all of a sudden when you see someone who's like all their content is about bot behavior and now they're just absolutely
try to make
out,
this as
you know it's working.
Realistic as possible.
What was it? Rated one. Cinema, does KPP rate differ per country and region? Yes, it does. Guys, in the cleanest way that I can say it, we follow the CPM sales model. So the way that advertisers buy regionally, that's how we determine KPP pay because we do consider the streamer the commercial. Not the commercial, the commercial. So,
looking really good, thank you.
Yeah, we pay out the same CPM rates that like let's say, you know, a media buyer with Nike would pay for in like MENA region versus the United States versus Latin America. So yes, to sum up the question, regionally KPP varies.
Chronic, I just scared
depending
I just
on what
scared Frey with my
CPM
laugh.
market you're in.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I think that's totally fine. You shouldn't pay for people who have botted or, you know, inflated views. Like anybody who's complaining, entitled, disingenuous, you know, I mean, it's like...
All right, so Ice might be being a little harsh here, so I kind of want to pivot to you guys and ask, are we being harsh? Like going after follow for follow communities, tabbers,
Why
things
would
of that
that be
nature,
harsh? Like making people
is this
like
harsh behavior? Should we have been doing it a long time ago? Like, honest.
I mean,
question,
obviously should have
because
been
you have
doing
a
it
lot
a
of
long
people
time ago,
on
but
the
like
Twitch side saying, "Why are you going after lurkers? My lurkers, my lurkers, my lurkers. How can you go after my lurkers?" And I just want to make sure that I'm not missing something. Is it ethically okay to tab your favorite creator up to 50 CCV using 3 computers and a couple monitors? No, you should be far more harsh. No. I work with Latin marketers and like advertise and Kick. I can't contract. We can ads. KPP should only pay out for chat engagement. No problem. Hello. Yeah, I do not think so. It's harsh. Lurkers are different. That's straight. Stop giving KPP to low-cow stream. Okay, cool. So overall, this is positive. Overall, this is positive. All right. I think what's happening is that both on the Twitch and Kick side, creators are just.
I do think there's a difference.
They're finding their new base.
Between like a lot of you that are at work lurking,
and it's happening to
and listening in,
really good people
that engage
that have really
when you can,
awesome members of their community that just so happen to be tabbing them
because
up.
Because that's just,
I personally don't think
majority of us have full-time jobs.
I think that people have just gotten away for it for so long.
I think that's different
than
that
they're bad people.
Somebody being like, "Oh,
right,
I'm just gonna tab you," and then never.
I think it's just something that
like I make it known that I'm just tabbing you up so that you get this, you know.
Now you got to work. You can't take steroids anymore. Sorry, can't do it.
Some wild comms.
Yeah, so when you stop injecting yourself with steroids, there's a fucking ripple effect in your psyche, right? There's a moment of clarity. There's a moment of self-reflection. I think the toughest thing to deal with is the absolute denial.
Like nobody's gonna ever be able to
straight up come at you. Why did you cut my KPP? I don't know. Maybe because we figured out that your community of 30 people were tabbing you up to 150. I don't know.
Like nobody's gonna be able to 100% always be there. Unless again,
what are you doing?
They don't have a full-time job.
Kick is so generous, and people want to take advantage of that system, and that is, I mean, it's disgusting. You know, I've been doing this for 10 years. These people they would never survive.
All right, look. Ice is cool as a cucumber about this.
I have to see.
Because he's authentically getting paid out.
Their name.
That's what you got to watch. You got to watch people's behavior.
Because there's quite a bit.
You got to watch people's unreasonable takes on things. And that's always the telltale sign, guys. You know, I think the advice that Ice gives,
the chronic comment,
following up to this is massive.
Streaming 5 years ago, like they have no idea how good they have it.
Yeah, it's I think it's interesting. I got to be careful what I say as well because I'm conscious there is a lot of really great streamers who maybe have felt the effect of this because they were just part of these like follow communities or whatever it was, and those sort of things. But yeah, it's
follow for follow. That doesn't work. That never works.
It's a fucking scam. Anyone getting involved, guys, if you join those follow for follow communities, please don't do it.
And listen, the people who join the follow for follow communities, they have good intentions because typically it's the new streamer. It's the new streamer that gets caught up in these follow for follow communities because they think it's just a way to grow. They think it's a thing to do, but they don't realize that they're getting caught up in the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. They don't realize that they're
I don't know
dumping
about
themselves
that.
into a bucket of crabs.
I think that the people that are doing
the community Discord leader is the biggest crab there that just wants to use them for views.
I think they're a majority of them. If they keep on it and they're just doing it,
use them to
I truly think that they're just
whatever
lazy
it is they got
and
going
don't
on.
want to put
If you are a new streamer, if you see a new streamer get caught up in follow for follow communities, advise them to get out. Please advise them to get out. Sanamura, why doesn't Kick focus on the Italian market? Top Italian streamers want to join Kick but have not had good contact from Kick. Italy is weird, man. Italy's been weird with us. Gonna be honest with you. I think close proximity to Greece. We have been moving into Italy, and but it has a lot to do with like having the right payment systems. Same thing with Germany, right? Serial rate. So you detection for tabbers are that just if two streamers are following each other, they don't count towards KPP. That would be wrong. I know many streamers who come in and chat.
So
okay, so
Ms.
serial
Murder,
rate. You're coming in with a mouthful of assumptions.
is when
you're coming in saying
it's
like,
more
"Oh, this is
so
how Kick does it."
people that are just
I'm
like,
going to base
"Hey,
my entire argument
I got you
on
tabbed
some
up so I
random
could get
feeling
your
that I
numbers
have
up."
around Kick. No.
Whereas, like, if you're lurking
No.
and you're
in
at
fact,
work,
Eddie mentions it,
but then
in
you're
this interview, and
interacting
you're more than welcome
still,
to go back
like,
and watch
as
it.
much
The
as you
people
can.
we're looking after is like the people who have like 700 tabs fucking open.
So, like, yeah.
All right.
At least that's
Like,
what I'm getting.
Don't lose sight. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater here. All right.
What do you say?
It's so dumb.
But I also take the time to type words in chat, not just.
yeah, I don't know. It's just not the way to make it. Don't put your time and effort into those.
He might go and he might see that one though.
Here's the blueprint for all small streamers on how to grow.
Listen. Here's the blueprint for all small streamers to grow. It's not the only way to grow, but coming from a guy like Ice Poseidon, who has platformed many, many streamers out of the CX tree, this is some sound advice.
Find a niche community that doesn't have a lot of competition, grow in that niche community, and then when you take that over, then start to expand into a more broader community, like IRL or just chatting. That is how you grow. You know, if you try to start from 0 viewers and just chatting, you'll never grow.
Steven, what's
Start
up?
in a
How you
niche
doing?
community. I started with RuneScape. It was niche. It was small. I took it over, and then I started to expand.
Do you reckon if you started...
You got to collaborate. You got to get in with a community. You got to do it. Got to collaborate, guys. I've seen some with 50 plus tabs. Their OBS bot cam did them dirty and followed them with the toilet and showed it there. Yeah. It's true. You're not lying. The way Kick rewards the niche content is awesome. How is it possible 3 years later Kick is still not on console apps? Is there anger internally about this? Yes, I'm angry about it. I'm very angry about it because I like to play Marvel Rivals on Xbox and I want to stream my fucking badass fucking alt gameplay to my Xbox and I cannot. So yes, internally, is there issues with it? Yes, 100%. Are there heated, passionate arguments about it? Yes, 100%. Yes. Bad gameplay, laugh my ass off. Yes, horrible gameplay. But you know what? I'm in there doing the damn thing. You know what? I get in there, I do it. I'm a healer. I got fucking get the heal. I get the fucking sidekick medal all the time. I fucking kill it. I kill it. And I don't care what you say. Also, I can come in Groot and I will fucking wipe house. I will wipe house. I will fucking push the mission vehicle all the way up. No problem. Fucking block damage is like up to like 80,000 every time. Now
Exactly, Vectros.
you get me as like a DP, there's no way, man. Like my aim is shit. My aim is shit. My aim is so bad. My aim
Jared,
is so
we're
bad
listening
to the point where I have like
Santa Maria.
fucking teenagers just like call me out on it.
He's being dragged.
Anyway.
But yeah, we're listening to Santa Maria
Streaming for the first time.
chit-chatting
now,
about
you be able to make
KPP.
it in today's day and age, or you reckon it's too complicated, too hard?
Thank you for the follow, Noah. Appreciate it.
I think it's the same. I mean, I think you start in a niche community and expand from there. I think it's still just as viable as the way I did it. Nowadays, people think TikTok and Instagram will be the growth or the success thing. Which, okay, TikTok, Instagram, it does help you grow, but it's not going to help you grow a community. It's going to give you viewers, but that's not a community. There's a difference. You know what I mean?
All right, real quick.
I mean, I agree
what he
on
just
that.
said, right? He's saying that there is zero community on
Baba,
Instagram.
thank
There's
you.
zero community on
Hi,
TikTok.
Robert.
Those are only viewers. Help me understand what it is he's driving home, chat. What is it? What is
Like
he
a lot of
talking
times
about?
when you're on Instagram,
Why
when you're
is
on
it that a viewer on Twitch or Kick is a community
TikTok
member versus a viewer on TikTok
you're having
or
somebody that's
Instagram
swiping
is
through their
just a
phone,
viewer?
okay?
that you're
Some
gay,
people may
I don't know
stick,
that that's the answer.
may come around, but if you bring
Just
them
focus on
to
yourself and
like
your community
your
and
main
make streaming simple
platform
again.
where they hang out and actually get to
Make it
know
simple.
everybody else too.
I would like to
it's
ask
huge.
if those whose partnership were dissolved can obtain them again. Yeah,
It's a lot harder to like funnel people into.
I think that yeah, you can obtain them again.
Your
There's
main
an appeal
platform
process
than it is to
but you
be
just gotta
on
work
TikTok.
with our
have
our
people
appeals
that are
team. So if
constantly
they tell you to appeal in 30 days and keep your nose clean,
being
that's what you gotta
fed
do.
because of their algorithm.
Live streaming is more intimate and parasocial, no homo. Goon, why would anyone take a homo reference to that? Goon, you need to be more secure in yourself when you use big words like intimate. Goon,
also, speaking of, if you guys are on TikTok or YouTube,
words like intimate,
definitely check out my
be
Kick
okay
live streaming platform.
and not
That's
have to preface it with no homo.
kick.com//Slashley. Coming over, come hang out with us.
You're
quite
married,
a
right? You're married
wild bunch.
to a female. No homo is a little superfluous. Another big word, no homo. I'm just giving you shit.
Me peeing at the urinal with my.
I love you, Goon. Don't send your community after me, man. Talk about violations sent to Vega for an emote from Stroud's face. Is this a new thing from Man Bun Staff?
Tree, thank you so much for liking
don't
the
know what you're
live.
talking
Appreciate
about.
it.
I'm sorry. Can first class kick partners get a free card, please?
That is true,
yes.
Sai. I'm glad that you figured out that you were here.
That will be sent to you directly, sir. All right. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about, KPP? You're Boyd. You're like a child that wanders into a movie theater interrupting the fucking movie. Go back and hit rewind and watch the episode. I am not going to recap the whole fucking thing for you here. All right?
Because maybe your stream will do well for a month and then you'll fall off because those people are just watching temporarily from a viral clip or whatever. You need to know how to convert them.
All right, so his distinction is that they're not a viewer because they're only watching you as from a clip. You need to be able to convert them into your community.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, that's the thing with TikTok and Instagram
Agreed.
and stuff. Like, yeah, definitely really great for building out your personal brand. And to be fair, maybe does drive a few viewers, but yeah, it won't kind of get you that initial 10, 20, 50, 100 viewer community, right? That's I guess the hardest point to break is getting that initial foundation, initial community. That's like the real bit. And to your point, it's
Like
about
that is hard to do.
That has like a loyal
Like you
following
could
and
have
break
all
into, in your
these
case,
views
RuneScape.
All right, okay.
on
Wait.
Instagram.
Eddie just mentioned
On
RuneScape.
TikTok.
All right, so here's the deal. I kind of disagree with Ison here. I think that if you are a creator that does like 10 CCV and you go on TikTok or Instagram and you're able to convert 1 or 2 viewers into community members a day.
Oh yeah, a day.
Think about it. You've just done a 20% increase in your community every time you go live on Instagram or TikTok. I think that's massive. I think that's good growth. I think that for a small creator, picking up 1 or 2 community members from TikTok or Instagram is worth the squeeze. I don't think that it is worth it for your mid-sized streamer. I do think it's worth it for your large, big streamer for brand awareness to continue to get your brand
Like
out
I've
there
had people that have
at a
come
large
over
scale
from
where you're
YouTube.
not really concerned on
I've
community
had people
building,
that
but
have come over
you're more
from
concerned in like
TikTok.
infiltrating other markets. I think as a
like
small
it's a bit of a
streamer,
way to like again
TikTok,
funnel people
Instagram are
over.
important,
Randy, what's up? How
but
you doing?
The thing that Eddie and Ice are saying in like getting in with a niche community like old school RuneScape or World of Warcraft or I think Virtual does an amazing job with Trackmania in owning that community. I think that these are examples of like obviously what Soda Poppin did with World of
That's
Warcraft.
the spirit.
I think
That's what I like to
I
hear,
remember when
Base.
Friday Night Funkin' came out, and anyway, I could go on and on and on with the amount of creators that made it in a certain game genre, and then parlayed that into other things.
Right, which was obviously then the springboard to kind of doing doing a bit of everything, eh?
Yeah. Dude, RuneScape was so much better than just helping me become a streamer. I met so many super smart people from RuneScape. It's crazy. Like, oh man. So like I had moderators on my Twitch channel that were like fucking, they were playing RuneScape with me.
All right, I think we beat it into the ground. I think you guys get what I'm saying here, right? I think you get what I'm saying here. Not KPP related, but is there any chance that PayPal becomes an option for payments? Yeah, we've been still working on that, man. PayPal's been weird as far as like they only want to do payouts, right? Not so much like subbing and things of that nature. So
that's weird.
But yeah,
why are multiple?
I hear you
we're
on the
listening
payments
to
option. Twitch lost PayPal. Yeah, that's what I'm
Santa
saying.
Maria
like, PayPal's just being weird.
Kick.
PayPal's
He's
being
talking
weird,
about
though.
stuff that
It's
affects
being weird.
partners, which I am a partner on.
Work hard, don't
Kick.
be a bitch, easy. What's on the telly? Like, I think that could have been the title of my thing here. Don't be a bitch. Work hard. It's easy. Can we do crypto subs? Not yet. Not yet. We're not ready for it. I mean, it's very easy for us to turn on. Obviously, we would have the infrastructure or something like that. We obviously have the teams to do it through the stake side. It's just something that we're not ready for on the kick side. We're not ready for on the kick side. All right, so if you just joined us, go back and rewatch this. What has happened to my KPP? Why is KPP taking a hit? It's not that. It's just that Kick has gotten better at tracking follow for follows. It's gotten better on tracking tabbers. It's just gotten tighter. And to think that only Kick is doing this, you're losing your absolute mind.
Yes.
Freaking Twitch has been on the path.
That'll make work so much better
and
for you.
changing this up. They call them lurkers on that side. Why is all this happening across all platforms? Why is it that I can't take my lurkers and earn Twitch ad revenue? Why can't I take my lurkers from Twitch and bring it over to Kick and earn KPP revenue? Why can't I take my lurkers and take them over to YouTube? It's because YouTube went through the adpocalypse. Twitch is getting punched in the face right now because all of their advertisers are pulling out. And Kick is watching all of this happen, and we want to get our act together before we start introducing ads, non-intrusive ads. So why is this happening across the board? Because advertising makes platforms money, and advertisers will only pay for authentic engagement, authentic viewership. So that doesn't mean, let me make this absolutely clear. That doesn't mean that you can't not come and encourage your community to tab you up and to bot you. It's just that you're not going to get paid out from us for the bots and inauthentic behavior. It also means that it's not going to be reflected in the KPP pay. It also means that Stream Charts just slices your bot behavior off. We are constantly in contact with Stream Charts where they audit our streams and they lob off bot behavior because they want to have a clean spreadsheet just as we do. So you can be the weirdo streaming to bots, streaming to a tabbed up community. We'll just leave you the fuck alone. But the minute that you start taking to socials and complaining about your $2 pay with your 500 CCV. Well, who's that one dude? Who's this one dude here? Where is he? Where is he? Right in the middle? I don't even know who this guy is.
From streaming for 5 hours. I got $30. 500 views.
All right, look.
Just take a guess. I think we streamed for 5 hours. Guess how much the IRL stream made on Kick. Guys, guess. Just take a guess. I think we streamed for 5 hours. Tell me your guess. With 8,000 viewers, 1K, $1,000, $5,000, $500, 4K. Chat. I got $30.
8,000 viewers and you got $30, and the first thing you do is you go to socials and you drop this gem. Guys, I don't want to ever see any of you guys in a clip like that.
You hear it? Ever.
Domo, please promise me that you will never be clipped off like that. Old peeps, promise me. Kick clips. Please. Like, talk these people off of a ledge when you find them. Average Shad, don't ever be caught in a pipe down retard.
That's what you call telling on yourself for real.
Retard. Though. Do not ever be caught in a clip like this.
What's his name?
117 Commander. Pinky swear to me. Pinky swear to me that you will never be caught in a clip like this. Denny, make sure that you never make a poster for a dude like this. For the love of God. Hey, it's rough. You need to find this young man. This young man needs a mentor. This young man needs a mentor. Anyway, guys, man, it's about that time. I only had a quick hour. Thank you so much for coming in and listening to me. I hope what I've said makes sense. I hope what I said helped clear the air a little. I hope the review of our last Kick Talk with Ice Poseidon clears it up here, guys. Let's find someone to host.
Nice.
Who should we host?
Hi,
Who we got?
Digi. How you doing?
Who's out there?
All right. Did everybody understand? I'm glad Terrifier added some more story to it, but damn, those movies are too much for real. I've only seen the first one, and I think I only plan on seeing the first one. Like, as much as I love my horror movies, like you said, sometimes it's too much. But yeah, I mean, a majority of what he had said has already been like, it's kind of one of those things that we kind of have already known when it comes to KPP, when it comes to streaming. Like, I personally, again, I haven't had issues with any of that. I haven't had, like, my KPP go down. It's literally been the same. Obviously, are there different days? Are there other days where it's less or more or whatever? Yeah, but that's because my average isn't always the same. And it's like, but I'm still, like, basically paid the same average of KPP, if that makes sense. So I don't know. I'm just very thankful to be able to be paid hourly when there isn't any other platform that does the same. It's just it's a really cool thing. It helps me pay my taxes as well. Cuz that's basically what my taxes go towards. Also, you guys, if you are wanting to check out my other platforms, if you are on YouTube and TikTok, be sure to check out my Linktree. If you're on TikTok, it is in my bio. If you're on YouTube, it's in the description. But there you could find where else I am as well. If you want more interaction and also to join in on our community, definitely come over to Kick Streaming. And that is kick.com/Slashley. That's where you're going to get the most out of my live streams and also community growing. So we're a fun bunch over here as well. We get into a lot of shenanigans. That's sometimes, like, a lot of the times if you see clips that I post, reels that I post, or like shorts that I post, a lot of what you see that's like clip based or me talking to people, that is going to be from my live stream. So you'll find a lot of different things that are definitely on there. But don't be shy. Come say hi. What I got of that was someone was pegging him and a person named... Oh my God. Hold on. I gotta pee really quick, y'all. 1 second. Oh, no. Pause. Here we go. Be right back. Yeah. Did you not like the fact that I walked away? You were asleep. Yeah, you were. Fat baby kitty. Totally agree. We didn't watch the third one yet. It's all just jokes. We met him on 2 occasions. He's super nice and personal. Yeah, absolutely. Like, obviously, a lot of people, I mean, in the content creating world, you're gonna take things as you see them a lot of the times online. This is where, like, Twitter comes into play. This is where TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, whatever it is that you are watching, that you scroll through, because we all do it. We all are people that have spent what should have been 10 minutes scrolling turned into an hour of scrolling. And when you're on there and you're going through, you see a 30-second clip that was taken from a 2-hour-long conversation. And people will take that and, oh, that one's really good. People will take that and run with it. Those are really good. So that's why, like, when it comes to even stuff with, like, people that have branched over from YouTube to over here, like, that's why I'm not ever, like, super pressed about not being on time for my TikTok streams or being on time for my YouTube streams. No offense to y'all, but, like, where I build, like, that absolute community and that interaction, that like more personal, and I'm not speaking parasocial, but more personal relationship is going to be on my Kick platform, where I do full-time streaming. Monday through Friday. Same time, Monday through Friday. Doesn't mean that I don't appreciate the comments, the watches, like the views on YouTube as well as on TikTok, Instagram, because I do. But can I ask you for a small favor? No. But this is where, like, I love to see the interaction here on Kick, because this is where you're not only joining me, but you're joining this community. Oh my gosh, Johnny, you almost made me like choke on my drink and went down like the wrong pipe. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that whatsoever. Oh man, what a day. What a day, and it hasn't even been like a crazy, well, it kind of has. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, like a lot of people, obviously, everybody's communities are going to be different. You may like vibe with other communities, and you may build from their communities as well. But I always... She made a little squeak sound. I've always had a hard time since the very beginning of my streaming career networking. I've always had a hard time with, you should work with this person because the amount of people or views that they get. I've just never been that type that has based my, hey, we should collab together off of numbers. I've always been the type that's like, hey, we seem to get along. We should like hang out, and sure, you want to stream it? Like, that's always been what it's about. And yeah, I mean, everybody's different when it comes to it. Is that a stupid move business-wise? Probably. But in the end, it saves my mental a lot more. Truthfully. What are you doing? You getting higher up there? Can you take me higher? But yeah, if I could get people to come over from TikTok, if I could get people to come over from YouTube, even if it's one person, like that's amazing. Because that also tells me and shows me that I am doing something right when it comes to multi-streaming. Can you take me? And I've been glad that a lot of people have been liking the art that I'm putting out. They've been liking the, we don't bite hard. But the people that have been, enjoying my art streams, and then they're like, yeah, like, I've seen you from, like, the posts that you've made of your art, and it's so cool, like, all that sort of stuff. We've had a lot of people that have even joined in our Discords. You know, or Discord, not gourds, but, or cord, I don't know what I'm saying, but, that's been really cool. And that's also why we don't stream all the days that we stream here on Kick over on Twitch, because, again, I want to grow my Kick more than any other one. I was at EDC this past weekend and someone had a neon totem. Oh, for real? Dang, penis. What's up, B-Money? How you doing? You know what, B-Money? If I could at least hear from you, are you at least having a good day? That's all I want to know. Besides saying penis, I just want to know if you're having a good day. What are you mewing about? What are you mewing? See, I'm the type that, like, I always just want to bite. And coffee's usually on the end of the receive. Cancer in terms of penis. Oh my lord. Penis. August, what's up? How you doing? Penis. Wait. Some people just like what?
For the ones who get it done, the most important part.
I think I missed the or I went too far with
because we have professional grade supplies for every industry, even hard
my
to find
stim
products, and we have same-day pickup
and forgot my what I was talking about.
But most importantly, we have an unwavering commitment to help keep you up and running. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Let's go there. Come on, let's go there. Let's make our escape. Can you take me higher? To a place where blind men see. Can you take me higher? Milk, you like the singing? I painted this from scratch. I am a self-taught artist. Let's go there. Come on, let's go there. Let's make our escape. Welcome back, bass. Yeah, it's I was just as shocked from it as you are, truthfully. Bravo. Nana, what's up? How you doing? Okay. I just have to get to holding this now. It's at that point where I gotta adjust. Can we get a shout out for Nana Salad, please? How you doing? How you feeling? Sorry I had to take off after raiding yesterday. The new kitten is like talkative as all can be. And she was screaming in the kitchen and I was like, only to find out she was literally just in the kitchen just doing her thing. Yeah. Is that something you could sign up for? Probably. Kicking myself because I effed up my son's Xmas present, so I have to... Wait, how did you mess it up? Also, you're on it early. I always give props to people that are able to get things situated early for like holidays and stuff. You spelled Christmas wrong? Oh no. I would, personally, I would keep that and just make it your thing. Okay, this is definitely coming together a lot more too. I like it. I like how it's looking. Also, thank you, Jugs, for doing that shout out. Miss Mata, are you liking how it looks? That's the opinion that matters, you guys. Because this is for my GoFund. I've burnt a barrel yesterday. With arms wide open. Can I be honest? Yes. Hi, Rev. How you doing? Working on upping kick interaction, yeah? Well, if you have questions, by all means, ask away. I will try my very best to, like, help and answer. Dave, what's going on? How you doing today? Welcome in. Right now, I'm sure that Pro is punching the air because I'm singing Creed, and he's like really mad at the fact that I sing it so well. If I had one wish. Just watched, yep, that's what we were doing. He rated a streamer with 1.7k viewers and she didn't know she was live on Kick. How do you not know that you're live somewhere? That's fair, Nana. So you have to make specific days? Fair. Is there anything in particular that holds you from going just straight to Kick? Mm-hmm. Like, for instance, if you're... I know that, like, sometimes community has a lot to do with it as well. From, like, what you've built over there. But, like, is there anything that kind of stops you from maybe doing more full-time on Kick and then going and adding Twitch back into the rotation? Most of my community refused to come over to it because of the past. Which past? Don, what's up? How you doing? Hello. Night of the Living Dead isn't good, like a solid C tier. I thought you were gonna talk about... But what do you mean? I freaking love that movie. Wanna swing from the chandelier? Well, do your thing. Oh, kicks pass, to be honest. Have you laid out Twitch's current to them? Not trying to be an asshole or anything, but like... Like, I'm very, very, like, in agreement with people can do and be wherever they want to watch, like, streams, all that sort of stuff. But I think that, like, a lot of the morals excuse for things is very, very outdated. Especially if you're somebody that just watches on Twitch. Like, you can't... Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. Like, some people just want to stay, like, with that veil over their face on a platform that, like, again, specifically coming from somebody, myself, that was on Twitch in the very beginning. Like, I very much, like... And where I've built my community, you know? And I have incorporated Twitch back into the rotation. But, like, the moral excuse and all that sort of stuff, like, I can't take people seriously when they try to bring that into the equation. And they're saying that in a Twitch chat. Like, I'm like, homie. Come on now. Come on now. Oh yeah, both platforms can absolutely be like a joke at times. Thank you, Berserk. Appreciate it. Look, I don't know, man, like Body Snatchers and Nightmare on Elm Street, Omen, Silence of the Lambs, and others were great. I love cult classics, but I just don't like the... No, that's fair. You like what you like. I mean, a lot of people talk about the Blair Witch being like one of the scariest movies that they had seen. And it just being like one of those movies that was like really made a name for itself. And I was just like, meh. I still think meh, but not having real support when you were in trouble, yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's a lot of like something that I am very, very open with and about that like usually is something that a lot of people tend to shun some people for talking about, but like when you are very open with the fact that, hey guys, like this is what I do full time, like this is my full-time job, this is my income, this is my career, like all that sort of stuff, like being honest with your community, being like, hey, we need to push for this, like we need to push for these subs this month, we need to do all this. Like your community is going to want to support you in any way possible that they can. I'm at a place right now too where Kick gives me that opportunity to say to people that may not be able to monetarily support through subs or kicks or anything, they could hang out here, they could sit in streams, they could talk, and it helps me to earn an income because of KPP. But then you turn around and what does Twitch do? They just continue to take and take and take. I hope Kick does keep removing all the problematic people and work on being a great place for viewers. It's a real... Yeah, and I mean, that's the thing too. that, again, that goes into like what people and their excuses for not coming over to Kick is because of the people on the platform. Like, I am so glad that then those people that are just on Twitch choose to stay on just Twitch because there's no bad people over there. You know, like, it's one of those things, like, please stop trying to preach and act all high and mighty when you're on a platform that literally just condones and allows for certain shit to just get away with because it's the people that make the money. Saying that are not streamers with problems with Kick or Twitch, but being a streamer, you should take advantage all. Yep, exactly. Family pack of moms the other day. Opened them about 2 hours ago. Wait, what are those? Yeah, like, regardless of the situation, we were talking about this too. KPP is an added perk. I do not rely on KPP as my main income whatsoever. So if people in here that are working their full-time jobs that I already know, because this is the community that I've built, this is the people I've met, and I know that people have to work so that they can earn a living and also pay for things to live. Sorry, I was just like focusing on that painting part. So if they wanna, they have to lurk and they gotta do their things, and my KPP is down, you know, a bit because of that, so be it. But that's not where my main income comes from. Like, that's, so if people are sitting here bitching because their KPP is down and oh my goodness, like, how will we go on and all this sort of stuff, like, maybe you should adjust things differently. Maybe you should do things differently. I didn't just wake up one day and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna be a streamer and I'm gonna hope to make this much money, like all this sort of stuff. No, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of days of being like, shit, maybe this isn't a great idea, maybe I should stop, maybe I should quit. Like, that's just all the emotions that you go through that so many people aren't cut out to go through those emotions. And I mean, that sounds kind of harsh to say, but it's very, very true. You're not going to be successful overnight. Sometimes there are people that do get lucky. We talk about this. Sometimes it's just luck when it comes to streaming, that people get noticed, whatever. But a lot of times the people that make this into something that are satisfied with the growth, that are happy with where they're at, have had to put in all the hard work. Coffee and I, when we first started dating, he didn't realize like how much shit went into content creating. Like, the fuck, some of them need to be, oh yeah, yep, exactly. I mean, like you said, Jugs, Kick is the reason why Twitch has changed a lot of the stuff too. Little candy things, ooh, that's what I value, because you value me as a person even when I can't. Yeah, absolutely, and I've always been that way. Granted, like, of course, people that don't stress when it comes to monetary things, when it comes to their job or anything, like, or I guess so, how should I put this? People that don't understand the stress behind needing to make money and having a place where you, like, your revenue is based off of like for instance, like subs. Again, I come from a place where I worked as a cosmetologist, and so the only time I would make money is if I had clients. I would go, when I first started, I would go like weeks upon months where my paycheck every 2 weeks was maybe $80. But then it slowly built and it went to, you know, being obviously more than that. But it's something that I made the change to streaming with that same sort of gamble where I understood that I may not be making any money from it whatsoever. But having that understanding and also being comfortable enough to talk to the community and again say like, hey, like we need to push for this, we need to do this. This is why I always have like incentives. Like I always try to have something. Maybe it's a repeat incentive, but sometimes your repeating incentives is new to somebody that is new to the community. Streaming allows me to interact. I feel like I'm giving something back to society because disabled. Can't make a living on Twitch because they take so much from me, but I'm struggling to move people to Kick. I do multi-streaming either way, but I get nothing right now on Kick. So the only thing that... Duck, what's up? How you doing? The biggest thing that I can say, and of course this is you to make that decision, but if you feel like you're still not making anything on Twitch because they take so much, then what's the issue with just giving your all to Kick? Posting on everything else, maybe having less time over on Twitch, so it gives people that push to be like, hey, if you want to watch my streams, you want to watch my content, come follow me over on Kick and watch over there. Like, and that's just me saying, like, if you were like, yeah, I am getting, you know, 70-30 or whatever that Twitch does. I don't even know what their split pay is anymore. But if you had that going and you were like, yeah, I don't want to like go over here or anything, like that's understandable. But if you feel like you're not getting anything monetarily and you have bills that you have to pay, I think your focus then being on Kick is where it's at. But again, that's up to you to make that decision. That is not me saying like, what are you doing? Why aren't you doing this? Like, I think that, yeah. The loss of community is the only main loss. I want to move them. Part of me is scared to force that move. And unfortunately, I still have people that refuse to come over to Kick. I still have those people that when I am live on Twitch, that's like the only, and that's been what? How long have I been solely focused on Kick as my main? Is it 2 years now? But yeah, I still have people that refuse to come over that I'm just like, it's your choice. Like, that's just what it is. But I've built this over here and met so many amazing new people as well. And that includes streamers. That includes viewers. And it's, yeah, but if you need to make that decision for yourself. And I know it's hard when you're talking community, and I know it's hard when you're like, I don't want to do this, but at the end of the day, you need to do what's going to, in the end, be best for you. Stayed consistent through all the bullshit in his mom's house. See, I don't even watch him enough to understand that. I do know right now I'm not getting much in anything on any platform as I'm using a VTuber and they aren't used to me being a tuber, so interaction is down. I actually know Amethyst May is one, she's a VTuber over here on Kick, and she's an absolute sweetheart. Can help you more than Twitch can, and if you do sub or whatever, do it on Kick. Yeah, exactly. Like, It's not about the money. I'd like to make new friends and build a community. I have a full-time job, so the money isn't that important to me. Yeah, that's completely fine too. But I don't think that it's fair for some people to be like, oh, you're only doing it for money. No, I'm not only doing it for money, but yes, it is a part of the reason why I am live streaming Monday through Friday as a full-time job. Like, I don't want to just put on a live stream and be like, oh yeah, this is amazing. When I have bills I have to pay. I have cats that I need to take care of. I have a man's that I need to feed. Granted, he works a lot, so he brings in the money for the feeding, but still, it's like, I've always been the type that I want to work. I want to be able to, like, provide as well. Like, I don't want to just be like, oh yeah, I'm taken care of, like, I don't need to make any money. Like, obviously that stress relief is great, but at the end of the day, I'm still somebody that is very, very, like, I like to put in the work. I like to earn a living. Yeah, you do. You do know them. Kick is where it's at, people. Yeah, and we've had people from our featured moments come over, which is really, really cool too, because that's something that, I mean, Nana, how long have you been on Twitch, and how many times have you been featured on their main wheel? Yeah, Amethyst was amazing to meet as well. Money is fucking nice. Like, seriously, part of it is just nice hanging out. Yeah, like, seriously, hanging out with you guys is a highlight, you know, and this is the most interaction. You think about it too. I was somebody that I moved from Indiana. I moved from my family, and sometimes this is like the most interaction. My mom even yesterday was like, and I felt bad because we've been so busy with everything. She's like, I feel like the only time I hear your voice is like through stream. I'm like, I'm sorry. It's just been like crazy. But at the end of the day, that's a nice sort of like way to be able to still interact and talk with people. Everyone needs to eat, especially the cats. Exactly. Respect it. If people are doing it as a full-time job, that's awesome. I wish I could do that, but my lifestyle wouldn't fit in with it. I've never been featured on Twitch either. 5 years of being there, I can't seem to sub on Kick. Listen, Nana, don't stress about that whatsoever. Although I know, like, I don't know if you're on mobile or not, or it might just be bugging out. One of those. So it might be one of those situations, but by all means, please do not. Unless anybody wants to, you know, gift it. Oh. That scared me so bad. Johnny, thank you for gifting that sub over to Nana. Appreciate it. There you go, Nana. I'm sorry, you were saying I waited to not... And that's the thing, it's like, so many of these people as well, like, just meeting from being on Kick too. Not saying that because I have people that have come over from Twitch to here. And so, like, having people that we continue to build, and this whole, like, mindset of some people that are just, like, Kick is the place that people that are banned, that people have nowhere else to go, that's where they go. Like, enough. You're just mad that you probably went over to Kick and you didn't get anywhere. Like, that's just, I don't know. Everybody has different goals. Everybody has different mindsets, like all that sort of shit. But like, I don't know. I'm so tired of people just being stupid and not thinking for themselves. But Johnny, thank you so much. Your card isn't working? Well, do not worry about it, okay? Quack, thank you for the 250 jewels. I still don't understand what that is, so. Only let me do 1 sub a day. I don't know why it's like that. I have no idea when it comes to, like, external things, like any cash apps, any of that. Hey, Cisco, thank you so much for 100 kicks. Appreciate it. But yeah, I have no idea why it sometimes works, sometimes doesn't work. The only thing I could ever think of is trying on a different browser or not on mobile. Oh yeah, absolutely coffee. Yeah, it was crazy. It was very crazy, yeah. And if people only base a platform off of their like initial start like that to today, that just tells me that your brain capacity, your way of thinking, can't have an intelligent conversation with me. And if you're offended by that, then again, you cannot have an intelligent conversation with me. Helps with my social anxiety, to be honest, but long streams stresses me out, so I try to do... Yeah, absolutely. It's a great way to, again, get that sort of human interaction. Shit, there's days where, like, the only time I go out is literally on Sundays to go to the grocery store. And I'm literally like, oh, hey, I haven't been out all week. Look at that. Isn't that nice? It got up to 40 degrees in Florida last night, and they say it's going to be 80s. Oh my gosh. Dang. Not gonna lie, I would stream. Shit sounds fun, but F streaming on Twitch, the chances of like a raid or anything happening or blowing up, you need an insane amount of luck. Not just... Sometimes it's luck, and sometimes it's like you have to be a part of like some sort of like crazy thing happening. Controversy, that's the word I'm looking for. But again, like, it's, yeah. Some people want to just watch some streamers that are making an ass out of themselves, but that's their content. That's the community that they built. And then there's like people that are like just chilling watching somebody create art. But that's the community that you built. And like I would not give that up whatsoever. Exactly. Why networking with people you vibe with helps? Yep. Like I'm never gonna base what I collab with somebody over whatever. I'm never gonna base it over numbers. I don't like doing that. And when it comes to doing things that makes me uncomfortable, 9.8 times out of 10, if something makes me uncomfortable, I'm not gonna do it. I will literally rather hold my breath and then get yelled at to breathe. Because I'll do that. I really will. You can't tell me I can't be offended. You'll be hearing from my lawyer. If it had teams, I would feel better. What if Kick had teams? Thanks, Sai. You're awesome. Kind of like the Kick Horror Club, just a bunch of good... Yeah, exactly. Like, I always say when people think of me to, like, ask to collab with, or people think of me to ask to be a part of a club, I'm like, thanks. Like, it's something that I don't think I'll ever get used to. Just because I don't really ever, like, I don't see myself as that sort of way. It's why the early collabs you did never worked on Twitch. It seemed forced. Yes. Yes. I'm trying to think which ones I did. Because there were a lot of them that Literally, I did a collab with somebody and then I never seen or heard from them again. And I was like, not every single one, but a good majority. It's about the atmosphere for me before I decide I want to tell them. Or Tallow? This is the first stream that I found when I started Kick, and honestly, your streams help release stress. I appreciate that. I really do. Like, and that's a huge thing of why, like, if people that are here talk about wanting to stream or wanting to get into streaming and you have been in here for a bit, it's like I am so incredibly like happy to help in any sort of way, because I know that a lot of it you're not going into stuff trying to, I always hate thinking or saying like the term stealing people away, because you don't owe, like, your viewers, your community, they don't owe you anything. Like, they don't owe your time, their time, any of it. So if people go to watch another person, that is their entire choice to do. Like, if somebody who is around for a long time just stops coming around, my first thought is not going to be, oh, who have they found to watch besides me? My first thought is, shit, I haven't seen them around in a while. I hope they're okay. Like, we had that with Squirrely. Like, one day, it was like, we hadn't seen Squirrely in a hot minute, and we're just like, I hope he's okay. Unless you genuinely like the streamer. Yeah, I mean, Turd came over here from Twitch. Was like, hi. Sorry, it slipped. No need to feel bad. 50, are you proud of me? I put that together myself. I rendered it and I was like, how do I do this? And then I did it. Because I was trying to find one on Etsy yesterday and I couldn't. I think the other part I need to work on is just doing what I want to fucking do. I keep hopping between games and it made people unsettled. So I said, okay, Tuesdays I'm doing this. Thursdays this. Saturday this. Sunday this. And I've been consistent in it. But I'm not happy with the games now. I want to just smash the shit out of zombies, but it doesn't track great, apparently. Fucking do it. Do it. I mean, Nana, you've known me how long? And I was always just playing horror games all the time. All the time. Then I was like, there's really nothing very much out. Then, like, this past year, now what I do, aside from playing a horror game every now and then, is paint. Like, I don't think people are ever meant to consistently do the same thing over and over, especially if you are the type that is a creative person. If you're a streamer, you have to have some creativity behind you because you're doing stuff to keep people entertained. You're doing stuff to keep people engaged. And so, like, changing things up, people sometimes are just gonna be there to watch you paint. Sometimes people are gonna be there to watch you play a certain game, and that's okay too. Okay, sounds good, Lone Wolf. Juicy, do what you enjoy, way better than forcing it. Yep. Like, a huge reason why I'm very happy with, like, being a part of the horror game club is because it does force me to play a game. And I love playing games, too. Like, I'm very much about it. But what's cool, too, is that by playing a game sometimes, it'll inspire an art piece. That I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to, like, like paint this from this. So I don't know. I get a little bit of satisfaction from obviously playing the game and then being like, ooh, let's turn this into something. Beat My Zombie Smashing Day, yes. One of the things I will say though is going into that where you're having specific days is make sure that you're not overdoing it. Having those schedules where you're like, okay, I have to go live this day here versus like going live there. Because sometimes there's those days where you have a really good day on Kick. And then the next day you're like, well, I'm just streaming on Twitch. But I want to stream on Kick because I want to continue that. Like, sometimes it can mess with your brain a little bit. So just be mindful of all that sort of stuff. And by all means, I am not like telling you what you have to do. Again, please don't take it that sort of way. I'm not trying to push you just streaming on Kick or anything. I'm just trying to give you like some food for thought on what might help you out or something in the end. Boundaries, dude? What are we talking? I cannot wait for Resident Evil 9. Hi, Christian. How you doing? Literally follow people because I enjoy them as a person, not because of what they play or do. Yep. And again, some people are like that, and some people just want to watch a specific game. You see that with everybody, and that's okay. That's completely okay. I personally will watch like YouTube videos based off of what I like. So I'll watch one of my favorite YouTubers playing horror games, and then when he plays something that isn't horror, I'm like I'll check it out, but I might not be as engaged as if they're playing something that's horror related. Then I'll watch like somebody specifically that does makeup stuff, but not all the videos that she does is like makeup related, but I still am like, oh yeah, I'll check it out, but I'm not as engaged. Paranormal YouTube stuff, same. I've been subscribed to you for a year, maybe longer now. I think I found you through a cover song you did. I just never watched your streams due to... No, hey, that's completely fair. We actually... Humpty is one of the people that has now been around. How long has it been? Is it like 3-4 months? But Humpty was the same way, and he actually knows my boyfriend through like people that they've known. Like they've hung out before without realizing that they've hung out before. And he's also been subscribed to my channel on YouTube for like a couple years now. But it's crazy how it works. And I always try to get people to be like, to come over and just, yeah, check out live streams. Obviously, you don't have to chit chat. If you want to check out how things are, how people interact, you're more than welcome to. I'm never going to force anyone to be like, you must fucking talk. That's just not how it is for me. But I do like chat engagement. I do like people talking with other people in chat. It's, yeah. I'm still gonna do my multi-streams days, but there's gonna be a day it's only Kick. Good. Speak or die. Can you imagine how terrifying that would be? I mean, it would kind of go, it would be on par with like the horror genre. When whoever said he's sick of oh, fair. What burns me out is people starting a game and not finishing without saying anything, you know? Who would do that? Who would do such a thing like that? Mr. Hoovy, hello! That is some cake, for sure. It's crazy how the small world shit happens. Like Humpty and I have been to concerts where there was like 40 people in a niche basement venue. Yep, true. True that. It's true. The laugh. Hi Bear, how you doing? It's good to see you. I may or may not have done that, but it was because it was just boring as... Oh, I've done it. I've done it multiple times. Yeah. I can't think of any games right now, but still. It's a fun laugh. Oh, my bad! I was reading... Wait, have I been reading that as... Oh my gosh, I've been reading that as an I this entire time. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna just call you doctor, okay? That's my B. My B. So, my little bit of a shameless plug, though. You guys, if you are on YouTube or TikTok and you want to have more full-time streams, more chat interaction, Monday through Friday, I go live on Kick Streaming. That is my main platform. I go live at 11 a.m. Eastern. If you want to be a part of that community, you want to be a part of just people going off about cum, that is the place to do it. But for real, we are quite a fun bunch over here. Oops. We're quite a fun bunch. Yep. We occasionally beat you up. You'll probably be fine. Exactly. Yeah, if a lot of you ever see like the little dudes that are like fighting on screen, that happens over on Kick. Okay? All right? Check your sketch. Do it. Do it. But yeah, that's where you're going to find me Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern. My schedule for that does not change. If it does, obviously, I'll let you guys know ahead of time. And we go from there. Turd, that is something wild to say. I love small bands. There's this one from San Antonio that only plays skate parks and a bit. That is honestly really cool and not something that I've ever heard of, which again is really cool. Slashly, that is a deal. But yeah, we were just talking about too, if you're just joining in, how it's my like live streams on TikTok, my live streams on YouTube. I try very much to funnel people over. Obviously, you do not have to come over to Kick. But if you're wanting more of that like community interaction, those community streams, that's where you're going to get the most of it. Exactly, Nana. There you go. You let it be known. For real, though. I still need to play Fallout. I started playing it, and then I stopped. Oops. Saying it's rare makes me want steak, but not a rare steak. Like, I still want it to be cooked a bit, okay? But still. Bum, 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 bum. There once was a man from Peru who dreamed he was eating his shoe. He woke up in the night. He woke up in the night with realized that his dream had come true. I don't know, like the middle part. You want your steak still mooing? Yeah, I can't do that. Texture. Texture of it is... Nope. My dad is that way. He wants it to be rare as well. Turd, did you know that I have a steak tattoo? We get Montreal steak seasoning all the time. Yep. That is like, honestly, if I'm gonna season it with something that isn't like just me using rosemary, garlic, butter, salt, pepper, that Montreal one is the way to go. Vectros. What are you saying right now? What exactly is Art? Is he a demon or a conscious zombie? Sorry to... So he's just... What? I personally, I couldn't even tell you. What is Art? Is he just like a... He's just a... He's a bad guy. He's a bad guy. It's kind of in the same realm of like Chucky, I feel. Where he's like an evil entity. There you go, blame Jugs. That's how you do it. I like to move it, move it. These sunglasses are looking really, really good. Oh, it is? Oh, he's something. He's something. Oh my goodness. What was that chirp? Hi, good morning. She went and then got up. She's so cute, y'all. I know I've said it time and time again, but I'm so happy that the cats are getting along. Yeah, just another one of them guys. Has nothing better to do but terrorize. The sock is moving. Hi! Good morning! Oh my god, she looks exhausted too. Her eyes are barely open and she's just looking around. Hi, Tish. Hello. Hello, Tish. Hi. Hello. I'm so glad that, like, Tish is in here, too. Yeah. Doctor, come on over. Come on over to kick. Do it. If it's easier to do so, I have my link tree in the description. And you could just click the link there. But kick.com/Slashley. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. She's doing really, really good, Christian. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this is actually a birthday present for my girlfriend. I kind of want this to be like... Move it. Bam, bam, bam. Mr. Hoofy, how did Hoofy I was in her stream earlier today when I was doing my makeup. How were her, cause she was doing like the tear. That scared the shit out of me. Gazelle, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate it very, very much. How you doing? Hello. Welcome on in. Enjoy those emotes that come along with it as well. Let's go. Was she creating like the tiers for her? Because I know she was putting together a website. This music makes you want to rave. Let's go. Love the painting. Thank you. Thank you so much. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 45% goth sloop. I'm here for it. I think she just ended up working on merch shirt that I don't think she finished and switched to Fortnite with echoes. Nice, nice, nice. Fair. Is Echo streaming today? I know he has his event coming up with like for the wedding. Yeah, his glasses are looking really cool. The coloring of them is really nice. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Still waiting on your painting? My, oh my. Oh, hi. Where are you? Hello? What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah? That makes sense though, Turd. For sure. You're completely fine, Vectors. But Gazelle, if you don't mind me asking, how did you find us too? Well, no, Gazelle, you've been here. Have you been here? No. Yeah. Have you? Oh wait, October 8th. He's still alive? Okay, perfect. What's red? A brick. A brick! Yeah. I don't ever really want, like, to have a brick thrown at my face. Granted, if I ever did have a brick thrown at my face, you better hope that coffee's not around. Just saying. Just saying. Wanna Fanta? Don't you wanna Fanta? Oh my god. That felt great. What did you say though? That if anybody threw a brick at me in any sort of capacity, they better hope that you're not around. Bum, 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 bum. championship burp. Thank you. All right, we gotta go. Jay! You son of a biatch! Thank you so much for the resub. I don't even know if he's in here right now. His Brazilian butt lift is taking a lot longer than usual. So let's hope that he's okay. Stand by your man. Chronic, welcome back. Oh my goodness. Hi. You want more food? Let's give you more food, okay? Hi. Hello. Oh my goodness. You guys hear her? What? You want more? You want more food? Okay. I mean, you still got some in there, but that's the bag. Hi, Tish. You got your food, too. You got your food up there. Go on. She screamed at me. She said, "Ah!" That's the one you call Honey Bunny? Yep. Y'all, she was this close to being able to sleep in our bed yesterday because she had laid down, and Tish and Fester already like sleep in the bed. And so we're like, to have another cat in here this like close to, especially with like how Tish has been feeling about her, might not yet be time. But she was looking so freaking cute. It almost happened. So this is one of the dogs from Resident Evil. Yapperoni. And it's so funny because she was so quiet when we had gotten her. Like, she was very, very, like, standoffish. And now she just screams at you and lets you know. Hello. What are you doing? Hmm? Takes after mom. What? What, with yapping? Wow. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Tish and her were touching noses, you guys. Hi! It's been a while since you've done this. Hi! What? You can go potty now. Hello, pretty lady. Hello. Look who's here, you guys. Hi. She's like, I'm in an airplane. You were talking, Bobby. She's like, let me live up to not what you said. Am I gonna paint Lady D next? Commission it. But doctor, I may attempt yours and just see where it goes, and then if it's like cool and you want it, then there you go. You definitely just shit. Oh my gosh. This is her, that was her second shit of the day, you guys. That's nice. That is nice. These sunglasses are coming out really well. I was a bit hesitant, like, obviously, but that's nice. That's nice. Oh my gosh, you're completely fine, Giraffe. Two deuces in one day. I gotta get some Battlefield going too, you guys. But yeah, I hope everything's okay. I hope you're okay, Giraffe. Most importantly. If I can turn back time, if I can find a way, I take back those words that have hurt you. You'd stay. I don't know why I did those things I did. I don't know why I said those things I said. Okay, well. Words are like weapons. I didn't really mean to hurt you. I didn't want to see you go. I know I made you cry. But darling, if I can turn back time, if I can find a way. I'm gonna zoom in on this. Thank you. Okay. I'm trying to see and make sure. I know I made you cry. Share. Share for share. Just at that stage of the month where I start crying over nothing at random. It's normal though. I just don't know. Oh, that's fair. Yep. Understand that. Yeah, usually a lot of prime time for that is when I cry over, cause you know, I'll watch videos like cat videos, all that sort of stuff, and like I'll be like, oh, that's so sad. But when things are like nonstop, just like making me cry, I'm like, oh no. Getting close to that time. I get you though. Let me free. Oh, same, Giraffe, same. And then you get it and you're like, bish. You cry every morning before work? Do you hate your job that much? I feel like I don't cry a lot unless it comes down to animals. Then it's like I could full on just cry. I know I made you cry. Darling, if I can turn back time. Do you guys ever... Yeah, we talked about that, Jay. We were scared that your Brazilian butt lift went crazy. We were scared. You guys are amazing. Hi, doctor. Hello. You are amazing. Also, thank you for the follow over here. Y'all, doctor is from TikTok. Let's go. Let's welcome him in. Welcome, 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 welcome. You guys, when we were in Gatlinburg, I was so... Pac-Man pisses me off, okay? It does. It pisses me off. From the Netherlands. I know I made you cry. Like you used to do. Did the doctor do the butt lift? Maybe. Jay! Is that the doctor that's been doing your butt lifts? No? Oh. Never mind. What made you what you are today? I mean, in what area are we talking? Are you talking with Morticia? No. You have food. No. Cause I love it. You have food. Shut up, Jay. And then here we have it. Community popping off. Yep. Me as a person? Shit. Life and life struggles. I feel like everybody, like, just... I don't know, like going through the things that they go through, whether they're traumatic, whether they're great, whether, you know, anything. I feel like it's what shapes people into who they are. Yeah. These sunglasses are looking nice. Like, I'm pretty proud. Not gonna lie. Can confirm. Thank you. Her being 3 foot, it keeps... There are moments and times where I do feel like I wish I didn't go live that day. And sometimes these are those moments. Right? Yeah. See? See? Hi, Justine. How you doing? Wait, did she miss the flight to the north? Who are you talking to? Oh my god. Yeah, Miss Murder. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Slashley the elf? Oh my god, we should make that a thing. We should make that an incentive. I will dress up as an elf in December if we reach a certain sub goal. %. She's an angry elf? Oh my god. My shoes, some of them do make me taller. That's true. Jugs is like this, typing responses. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one. Like pants don't make peepees bigger? Well, you know what? The people are wearing the wrong pants. He got you good, though. You have to admit it. You got gotted. I forgot what he even said, so apparently I didn't. So, who really got got? I like how all of this is just from, like, a very genuine question of somebody that's new in the Kick chat. Does Santa come after Turkey Day? I mean, it depends how well Mrs. Claus gives it to him. You get it? Do y'all think that Santa Claus gets pegged? Feel like he'd be the type. Hi! What's up? Yeah, see? See? Good lord. And on that note, YouTube, TikTok, if you guys want to come over and hang out with us over on Kick, definitely do so. I am going to end stream on YouTube and TikTok. So yeah, definitely come on by. My link tree is set up in the description on YouTube. And then my link tree is in the bio on TikTok. So come on by. It's kick.com/Slashley. And I hope to see you guys over there. Bye, YouTube. Bye, TikTok. Bye.